Hey guys, welcome to the Being Beautifully Honest podcast and channel. Thanks so much for being here, for being subscribed. If you're not, go ahead and hit that button. And if you're listening on YouTube, hit that like button. It's like walking into the room and hitting that light switch. Let's brighten up the place and get into this reality chat. I have not talked much about the Real Housewives of Salt Lake City, which I do watch. But I have to talk about this, guys. You know, I don't do reality show reviews, but if I see something that I want to talk about that was on a reality show, I'm just going to discuss it, get your thoughts, and you let me know how you're feeling about it. But if you've been watching The Real Housewives of Salt Lake City this season, there's a chick on there. Her name is Angie K. And she's married to a hairstylist. And the hairstylist is a man. And there is nothing wrong with that. I am in the beauty industry. I've been in the beauty industry since 2008 myself, actually a little before 2008, but I digress. I am still in the beauty industry. I have a successful brick and mortar beauty business that I established in 2008 that I'm still owning and operating, and I have met a lot of people in my years. Having a male that is a hairstylist, specifically and mainly for women, is nothing new, and not every male that is a hairstylist for women is gay. Some are straight, but honestly, there are a number of them that are. But I wanted to talk about this because, guys, when I was watching this scene on The Real Housewives of Salt Lake City last night, something felt off to me. And I have to say, because of things that I have seen in the beauty industry, nothing is new under the sun. But there was this rumor in the last episode last week, the new girl that I actually like, by the way, she used to be Jen Shah's assistant. She said that there's a rumor going around that Angie K's husband sleeps with men. And Whitney was stunned. She was like, oh my God, like, I'm not hearing this right now, blah, 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 blah. And if you have been watching The Real Housewives of Salt Lake City, you know that Whitney's dad, he was also a hairstylist. I don't know if he's still alive because I know he was dealing with a lot of addiction issues. But anyway, she was acting like that was something that was extremely far-fetched and she just couldn't believe it. Now, after watching this scene, actually, what I first started thinking when I saw they told Angie K about the rumor, I felt like her reaction of being so shocked and stunned and surprised was a bit of an act to me. But that's my opinion. I'm saying what I felt like she was acting like. I felt like she was acting. I felt like her reaction was a forced surprise reaction. And it just didn't seem real to me.
I told you Meredith made a threat about Ange.
Yeah.
I don't really want anything to do with it, but Ange is our friend.
Great.
She's standing here with all of us, and if this was going on behind my back, I want someone to tell me.
I would want to know too.
Do you know what the rumor is?
Do you know what it is?
No, I've only heard the threat that Meredith gave me, that Angie should be warned.
Okay, well, everyone's heard it. I'm surprised you haven't. I feel like
I haven't.
Okay, well, to be completely frank with you, people are talking about how her husband other men and that they have an arrangement and that their marriage is completely fake.
No. There's no way.
No.
Angie needs to know. I literally feel like I'm gonna pass out.
Bothering you at
Angie. Why, you guys? What's going on? I'm uncomfortable with the way that you are, like, your energy is off.
I'm very uncomfortable, but
Why are you uncomfortable? What's going on?
when we were in Palm Springs, Meredith said to both Lisa and I that she knew stuff, and she threatened that you should be careful because she knows about you. Stuff about your marriage and your husband. And this is why we're nipping it in the butt. And
is it butt going to you or in you?
Butt or butt?
Okay, who cares about that, guys? Like, let's seriously. She's spreading rumors about my marriage.
The rumor is that Sean likes to other men.
Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me?
No.
She is crazy. I'm sorry, I've been with my husband for 27 years. We are loyal to each other. Meredith lives to lie about other people's marriages, and the only one that's spreading their legs outside of their marriage is Meredith.
She is saying that his boyfriends need to be quiet because they're out here in the streets of Salt Lake City talking about your husband.
I'm sick and tired of her lies, and people do not talk about me or my family like this. You know, she's a sick bitch. Hey, Meredith, do you have a second?
Now, listen, guys, you heard that. I want to play the clip of Angie K and her husband, because when I saw that last week, I was like, to me, it seems forced. She seems like she's trying to act like she's surprised by these rumors that is going around about her husband. Okay, but I don't know them. I never met them. I don't know really much about these people because I didn't really watch last season when she was introduced to the show that much. That was the last season that Jen Shaw was on there before she got locked up and, had to go to prison. So I didn't know much about them, but watching this season and seeing that they live a really, really amazing life. I believe they have 10 salons and they do really, really well. But when she was explaining the marriage and talking about him, before they started talking about this rumor, to me, I was just saying to myself, I'm not even going to lie, guys. I was just saying to myself, I wouldn't be surprised if their marriage is arranged. And I don't say arranged in the way like you would think of other cultures where they have arranged marriages where the parents set the daughter up with the other family's son and then they get... No, I'm not talking about that. But there are men who are not comfortable being out of the closet, so they will have these arranged marriages. I worked in a salon years ago where I rented a room in the salon for my business before I branched out and got my own building when I started doing that. But we all knew that the guy was gay. We didn't have a problem with it. We had no problem with it. But he was married to a woman. He had a lot of health problems. She worked for a company that had really great health insurance benefits. And he was, an entrepreneur. He was with her because he was making great money. She was working on a job where the pay wasn't really that great, but the benefits were, especially the health insurance. So she had children before she met him. And so he was living in an amazing home in this area that, uptown that is, it was absolutely great, still is. And that's what it was. We knew that's what it was, but they wouldn't admit to it. And then when they started going through marital troubles and, he divorced her, he started talking about how she was sleeping around with all of these men and all of this other stuff, this and that and the other. But it was an arrangement. He still never admitted it, but we knew that that was a marriage that they agreed to be in. And it was so freaking weird because he was extremely flamboyant in our personal opinions. Those who knew him, those who knew, right? Angie K's husband, I have not seen much of him. I've only seen him a few times on the show. But when I saw this scene, I'm sorry. And I'm not here to say someone looks gay or acts gay or anything like that. But I just know that most men that are straight, 100% bona fide straight men, they don't take too kindly to rumors about them hooking up with men. And Angie K's anger was misplaced because Meredith isn't the one that made the rumor up. She was just talking about the fact that there are these rumors that are going around about her marriage and about her husband. But anyway, I want to play this clip of his reaction to her speaking to him about the rumor.
Oh my God, coffee.
Yeah.
I didn't sleep well last night.
Are you okay?
So many crazy things went on last night that it's like I haven't even been able to wrap my head around it all. There was some weird things that came up, and I didn't want to say anything before bed because I was wiped out when I came home. But I was a little shocked at some things that Meredith was saying. She started alluding to the fact that she could destroy our family and that you actually like men, or, you know, you are hooking up with men on the side.
What a f***ing idiot.
That's been a thing for you that you've had to listen to for 30 years. You know, you're a hairdresser, so you're automatically gay.
Bottom line is gay, straight, whatever. It's the adultery part of it that's bad. I mean, I know I don't have to explain this to you.
No, I listen.
You know, it's crazy. It's nuts. It's a smear campaign. And to what end is this woman willing to go to? What did we do?
Don't let this bother you. Okay, because I stood up for my family. And I stood up for our marriage and for our family unit.
I don't...
Sean, she's a miserable bitch. Don't let her get to you.
You know, Electra's going to hear about this. And it kills me to think that she would ever think that I would do something like this.
She's not going to think that. And you know, she knows who her mom and dad are.
I've been working my ass off to be her hero.
But you are. And the way that you handle this is going to show her. She's going to admire you even more. You know, it's very dangerous to make accusations of infidelity in the Greek community because we are practicing Orthodox. We got married in the Greek Orthodox Church 24 years ago, and infidelity is against our religion. Sean and I might have our problems, but being under attack, we are a united front no matter what.
You know, if somebody comes for my family, my character, they're not welcome here anymore. She's not welcome in this home. I don't want to be around her at all.
Ciao. I'm sorry. I'm not saying that every man that is accused, or if a straight man gets accused of doing things like that they're going to get violent and belligerent and, you know, act like the Incredible Hulk in that moment. But that was just off to me. And just based on the things that I know about some guys that really do live double lives that are in the beauty industry. And again, not every man that does women's hair is gay. I'm not saying that. But there are a number of them that still don't feel comfortable coming out of the closet, and they live these double lives, secret lives. And the way his reaction was to what she brought up, just even based on the things that they've shared so far being on the show, she talked about them getting married in the Greek Orthodox Church 24 years ago. It's against their religion to commit adultery. Yeah, it's probably against their religion for him to be gay too. So he's living a double life, in my opinion, based on just the way things are looking. And so he's sleeping around with guys that don't know how to keep their mouths shut. And they're the ones that are talking to people about it. And so, yeah, people are going to talk. I believe the rumors. I'm not saying that the rumors are true, but I'm just saying I believe the rumors. And she even talked about how once they had their child, she hasn't really spent a whole lot of time with him. She spends more time sleeping in the bed with her daughter, or sometimes the daughter sleeps in the bed with them. I'm sorry. That doesn't sound like a man that really wants his wife. Hell, I remember when my husband and I had our baby years ago, and it's just, they want their time. They want their time. I'm just going to leave it at that. I'm not going to go into any details. But I'm saying, this, to me, seems forced. She's sitting there wiping these alleged tears falling from his eyes. I didn't believe it. I want to read a few of the comments from this post on OMFG Reality TV, which is where I got the clips from, guys. Someone says, LMAO, that man was on national television forcing a tear like I've never seen before. Somebody give him an Emmy. Oh my God. Someone else says, I'm sorry. I believe the rumors. Both of their reactions are extremely weird. If I didn't do anything, I for sure wouldn't be putting on a performance to cover it up, but still agree that he's been dealing with it for years. True. I have to agree with that person's comment. Someone else says, something about this conversation seems fake. Agreed. Someone else says, Mr. Man, don't look shocked with this rumor. Laughing emojis. Makes me think there's some truth. Someone else says, is he auditioning for an Oscar role? 'Cause what? Crying, laughing emojis. Someone else says, yeah, this scene, hella weird, but I don't know. I might believe the rumor. And listen, guys, that's how I was feeling before I even went to the comments section just to see what other people were saying, because I base my opinions and views based on what I see and hear, not on what other people are saying. Sometimes my opinion may be the popular opinion, and sometimes it may not be. But I just wanted to talk about this because I was watching that last night and I said, you know something? I believe that her anger and energy is extremely misdirected, and she probably really doesn't like Meredith because she knows that Meredith knows a lot of stuff. That's my opinion. Guys, if you're watching Real Housewives of Salt Lake City, let me know what you think about it. Let me know your thoughts about this. And do you believe the rumors about Angie K's husband? I do. And also, like I said, just sharing what I've seen in the industry before that I am in. I am in the same industry that they're in. I know stuff like that goes down. They're living an amazing life. They have an amazing home. A lot of the gay guys who do women's hair, they're making freaking bank. Like, seriously. And there's nothing wrong with that, but there is something wrong if they are lying to anyone. But if they have an arrangement and she knows that he's sleeping with other men and she chooses not to sleep with him, or she lets him get down with her sometimes too, and they're okay with that, then that's fine. But for her to take out her anger and frustrations about the rumors that are going around because the guys that are allegedly hooking up with her husband are talking to other people and Meredith knows about it, she's mad with the wrong people. You know, she needs to tell him to make sure that his hookups keep their mouths shut, have them sign some NDAs, and then if they start speaking, take their butts to court. But anyway, guys, let me know your thoughts in the comment section. Thank you so much for being here, for liking and subscribing. I'm Beth, just being beautifully honest. So until the next time, I wanted to keep it brief, beautiful, and now I'm going to say bye.